So could you tell me a little bit about what you think are important for social studies teachers at the secondary level to know when working with English language learners?
I think as a content specialist and not a specialist with and working with English language learners, I think it's important for the teacher to really understand, to really have looked at their text and looked at their information and to have a really strong understanding of the just immense number of words that we use in our classroom in instruction and in our text readings that could challenge an English language learner from accomplishing a strong understanding of the content, and to be really aware of that. I think it's also really important to connect the student with something that they already know, to understand that they come in with knowledge, that just because they don't speak English as well, or perhaps they didn't have as vast of an education in their home country, that they still have experiences that are really relevant to our course. So in government, it's very easy for them to connect to public and social issues from the life that they experienced before coming to the United States. And so I think it's important for the teacher to keep that in mind and really capitalize on that for the student and make it safe in their classroom so the student can become a classroom leader. Oftentimes we see our English language learners as hesitant in a classroom that mixes native English speakers with English language learners, and they don't tend to perhaps have the confidence, but I think when I see that rather, I think it's because the student doesn't feel safe and they don't feel as equal in the classroom to the native English speaker, even though they're absolutely as brilliant as that other child.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you could share with us maybe an example of something that you do to make your ELLs feel safer in the classroom?
One of the things that we started doing this year at our school is actually we have 2 teachers in the classroom at the start of the period, and one teacher is just there for just to help the students. And so what we started doing is have them pull groups of kids, mixed groups, heterogeneous groups oftentimes, so as not to appear to target any one group or another, and it benefits all students. And they pre-teach some of the vocabulary of the day. So some kids do a written warm-up, for example, a focus question, and other students go and work with the teacher so that they get the vocabulary that they're going to need in order to be successful in the classroom. And we've just started this, and students are coming back and they're feeling very confident. And then in class, as I go through the content presentation and activities, I know I can call on the student who had the tutoring to start the class period, and they'll know the answer, and that gives them the confidence they need to then volunteer for something that hasn't been pre-taught to them, so that they take a larger role in the classroom. The students have commented how helpful it is. They really like it, and they come back feeling just as it's just equitable. To give a kid what they need is equitable, and they feel that they've been given what they need.
Great, thank you.